Do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you.
Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Willie Jolley, and
this is Dee.
And for those who are first-timers or new or don't know, we are the authors of the book, Make Love, Make Money, Make It Last. 10 secrets to shape a great marriage. We are grateful for all of you who have made this book one of the most popular marriage books in America now. So thank you. Keep doing it. Share it with your friends, your family members, your co-workers, your cousins, your aunts, uncles. Also, we're excited about getting our copies of the Code M magazine front cover that we are on. The front cover of Code M magazine. Make love, make money, make it last.
It's the March issue.
The March issue.
We just got our hard copy.
We just got the hard copy. Look at that inside picture.
You see, I didn't even look at the inside.
Yeah, how you like that?
Oh.
Is that good or what? Isn't that good? Ooh.
Oh, that was so nice. I didn't even know that.
Very nice, very nice. You can actually go read the article online. Just look up Code M and the March edition.
So they have the online version as well as a hard copy.
A hard copy.
So what is it free to get a subscription?
I don't know. I guess you got to go to Code M and find out. I don't have the answer to that.
Oh, okay.
But we want to thank
Bilal
and Bradley and Bilal, and then David Christoph, who did a great job of writing.
Yes.
Great writer.
It was an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, it was. Our topic tonight, for those who are joining us.
I had to write on a piece of paper.
My spouse has left the marriage, but not the house. Ooh, ouch. Help. Woo! Houston, Texas in the house. How you doing? Tisha Scott. It's good to have you. So my spouse has left the marriage, but not the house.
All right, so give us a little story behind it.
Here's the story behind the situation, as we have been given information. So, we encourage people to send us emails, info@williejolly.com. For questions, just put marriage questions. And we try and address those questions during the Monday night. We did a interview on Friday morning. Two of us did an interview. 2
hours.
It was 2 hours. It was long. It was because the people wouldn't let us go. They just wouldn't. They had more questions.
Because they had a Q&A.
It was supposed to be 45 minutes with a 30-minute Q&A, and it lasted 2.5 hours because people just kept asking questions. They said
That's interesting. They came from a lot of people from Chicago,
Los Angeles,
from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to have quite a large listenership. I guess that's how you put it. Okay.
And it was amazing. A Billionaire Mastermind Forum interview who joined and giving you a shout out. But what they did was ask questions, and some of the questions were deep. We said, send us a note. So we encourage people to send us a note to info@williejolly.com, and we'll try and address them anonymously during our Monday night show. So this one is one that has come to our attention. My spouse has left the marriage, but not the house. Ooh, what do you do there? Help. Wow. That's like our friend Stan Robbins, who we had dinner with last night with Discover. He's a big-time HR professional, used to be with Bob Evans, now he's with Discover. And he said one of the things that he has written in one of his books is, it's a bad thing when people quit and leave. It's worse when they quit and stay. Ooh, ouch.
Creates a very toxic
in your business
environment.
Yeah, so it creates a toxic. So what do we do here? So what do we do here? What you have, and we've had one of our, I want to say family members, who said, that's my story.
That was funny.
She said, that's my story. I said, what? So
how'd you handle it?
And she said she didn't handle it very well. She said she wished she had known us then.
She's funny though.
I wish she had known us then, because we would have given her some at least strategies on how to proceed, because it can be very challenging. So here's what, first of all, we've never personally experienced that issue in our 40 years together, our 38 years married. We never had an argument ever in our dating, ever.
In our dating? Oh,
No. But, and then when we got married.
We simply like being together.
Yeah. And so we've never had this concept of checking out of the marriage. But what would have happened if one of us did check out? I think the key at that point, and you got some things you would say, is that you have to have the dialogue to find out why.
But our knowledge base, my knowledge base now is very different than when it was like 50 years ago.
Okay, but here's what
I went through.
Okay, here's what I'm saying to you. Communication. Stephen Gaffney, our dear friend, says in his books, Honest Communication, that people leave businesses, leave companies, and the boss never knew why, because how does he say it? You got to get the unsaid said.
So you can't change the behavior if you don't talk about it.
You got to get the unsaid, that thing that people
hold. But that's very painful.
Yeah, it is. But that's
sometimes you can't.
Oh, no, not can't. The word.
Okay, won't. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah,
you
won't.
Don't know how to articulate, and we didn't have us as a couple around to say, here's some strategies. Here's how you need to think about that particular.
If you don't have any mentors, one of the things we encourage everybody to get is a marriage mentor. Marriage mentor. Mentors are people who have done what you want to do, who have achieved what you want to achieve, and they can tell you the steps, the techniques, the principles, the tools they use to achieve the goal that you want to achieve. They're different from coaches. A coach might not have ever done what you want to do. You know, Tiger Woods had a coach who never won the Masters. Okay, Michael Jordan had a coach who, as a basketball player, who never won an NBA championship. But they can find how to improve and watch you and learn and give you coaching. But a mentor has done what you want them to do, and we hope that we'll be mentors. That's what we written the book.
So back to the title.
Yeah. Spouses left the marriage, but not the house.
Right.
Okay.
And the subtitle is, and this came from Cheryl, which is the
walk-away spouse.
I had never heard of that.
I had never heard of it either. But the walk-away spouse, the spouse walked away. Walked away emotionally. That's very different. Yeah.
Than simply leaving the property. So
walk away emotionally.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So emotionally, you shut down.
Yes.
Okay. So, of course, I did.
Of course, you did. Go ahead.
Just some background information. There's a great site called Talkspace, and they have different kinds of counselors. Some I had never heard of a divorce counselor. You got divorce counselor. We're not recommending divorce, but they have all kinds of counselors and articles and the like to talk about just how to cope with this kind of situation. None of this stuff I was familiar with. Interesting thing. They say the research says most divorces are lopsided. Most divorces are lopsided? They're one-sided. It's kind of like, in some instances, you think, oh, this isn't working well, but you're not thinking, well, they want to leave me. They are distant from me. They don't want to deal with me anymore. You don't normally think that is the case. But wouldn't this be healed or fixed by having dialogue, conversation, getting the unsaid, the things that people won't talk about, don't want to talk about, uncomfortable? Well, how do you get them to talk about it if they don't want to talk? If getting the unsaid said. If they become emotionally distant, I mean, I don't know in what happened in this particular situation where the person is asking the question. Yeah. But if you're not communicating, if you're not talking, the body language is
Okay, so what do we?
Or in the case of our friend, you come in and you prepare your own meal. So no kids, you come to your own thing. You don't even have.
I get all that. I get all the bad stuff. How do we fix it, D? You give me all of the bad stuff. You give me a litany, litany of all of the bad stuff. A litany of all of the stuff that they do. They eat, they fixing their own meal. They pulling the bed up over there like this on their side. I mean, I get all that.
You have to be willing to talk.
What happens if they aren't willing to talk? Well, that's when you got to use the principles and techniques that we talk about. How do you get people to talk? Okay.
You have to be
pleasant. Well, give us some more.
I know you got. I know you want to say this. Okay, let's go.
I know you have put all of the.
So to answer your question, you have to be assuming that you want to save the relationship. You have to be pleasant, even if the other person is not. That's if you're saying the 4 F's, you're going to bring up the 4 F's. How do we deal with the situation?
Oh, well, that's quite a little skimming that you use the 4 F's and it just bring up.
No, you asked me, so I was gonna bring up the first one. You have to be pleasant even when
you must be friendly. Be friendly.
At least pleasant.
No, that's not what we say in that. That's not a 4 F. You change it up. You trying to say, see, she's trying to change up because she knows it's hard. All right, she might have to have a family member or she gotta have that conversation. I'm saying you gotta be friendly, not just be pleasant. Hello. Hello. I'm pleasant. You gotta be friendly. Hey.
When you don't feel like it.
When you don't feel like it. That's exactly right. If you're going to have critical conversations, you're going to have the unsaid to get it to be said, to get it out so that y'all can have a dialogue, a conversation. You must be friendly.
I don't want to be friendly.
You don't want to be friendly, but that's what y'all got to do. And both people need to read the book. Boom. Because half the battle is people who don't know what they don't know. And they think, I said it today. He who knows not that he knows not, but thinks that he knows is a fool. Now, he who knows not knows that he knows not is a child. Teacher. Now, he who knows but knows not that he knows is asleep. Wake him. Oh, but he who knows and knows that he knows, or she who knows and knows that she knows, and uses what they know, are leaders. Follow them.
But they don't know that they don't know.
They're fools. Oh. Or they think they know. But you add to that fool.
What do you do with that?
Then you have to educate them. What did I do with you when you did not want to be an entrepreneur? What did I do? Now, she thought I was
up in the closet.
No. Kicking and screaming. No, I'm not going to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to be an entrepreneur.
You were very subtle.
Subtle. Sell them little by little. Little by little. You turn the heat up just a little bit every day.
Like the frog in the pan.
Frog in the hot water, in the pail.
So you asked me for my thoughts on something.
Yes.
You asked me, would you read this?
Would you read
this?
And
give me your opinion.
And give me your opinion.
So you were grooming me?
I was selling you on entrepreneurism, on living your dream, on thinking bigger, on thinking bolder.
On thinking differently.
That's why we say two things. One, you gotta have open and honest conversation if you're gonna have a successful marriage. And I know it's hard. But that is how
I think it comes down to whether or not you
really
want to save the marriage and relationship.
That's again communication. All of it filters to communication because you've invested time, energy into this marriage. You put money into it, and now you want to walk away because it's tough. Then you haven't talked it through. Nor have you thought it through, okay? So what we're saying to everybody is the secret to successful marriage is go right back to what we've talked about over and over and over again. There are 3 boulders that break up marriages: sex, money, communication. All right. And of the three, communication is the one that weaves through all of them. Lack of communication, you're going to start having problems. It's what I say in the book is so true. We give away the communication chapter, by the way, folks. If you haven't gotten the book, go to Jolley Marriage or ajollymarriage.com, ajollymarriage.com. Get a free chapter from the book. The biggest chapter is communication. And it says in that chapter, the communication is like oil in your car. It's messy to handle. It's messy to deal with.
So you have
Hold up. It's messy to handle, messy to deal with. But if you don't put it in the car, you don't use it, your car gonna run down. It's gonna break. The engine gonna crack.
So
and you're gonna be dead.
You say messy. I'm like, okay, so you gotta get in the mud.
Okay, whatever. You gotta get in the mud. You gotta get in the dirt. But you gotta talk about what's bothering you, like. Someone I had a conversation with who I mentor, don't coach, a mentor, and said, remember, you got to keep this in mind. Women need security, security, security. And if there's some issue with something in your relationship that keeps coming up, there's a good chance that it's a result of a security or lack thereof. So you've got to go over the top in terms of making them secure. Will it be easy? No. No, it's not easy, but is it worth it? Yes. Yes, because when you start to understand the security issue is paramount, then you start to understand how you can start to make them feel more secure. Boom. You got something that you've written? You've researched. I know you have. Y'all know how you have.
I think you also have to get to the why there. You're saying
here we go. We butt heads about this.
It's important to
know why.
Why?
But you can't tell why.
No.
Many times they don't know why they do it. They're insecure. They don't know why. It's just something on the inside. They can't pinpoint it.
But with the conversation, the constant.
But if you have the conversation
over time, it might come to light.
Yes, I agree with that.
From their childhood and experience.
It could be
something that is causing this behavior.
That's right. Sometimes you need therapy. Okay, and I am big on therapy, folks.
Yes.
Counseling, therapy to get to the root of the problem. Maybe you saw something that your parents did that bothered you. You haven't forgotten it. You might have been through a tough relationship when you were a teenager. Somebody may have said something to you that really struck you. I don't know what it is, but I do know this, that if you will get to the root, you'll get better fruit.
Okay.
Woo!
That was good.
Was that good?
If you get to the root,
you get better fruit.
You get better fruit.
Come on, somebody. How you like that, Terrence? How you like that? You get to the root, you get better fruit. Come on.
Okay,
How you like that, Kazaris?
Okay.
All right.
So be friendly even though you don't feel like it.
Yep. Be frank.
Because the other one is turned off, shut down.
Be friendly.
So you're gonna be
you cannot look, ain't two negative energies repel them each other. Mm-hmm. Positive and negative.
And then you have to be frank still. Be frank about your feelings. This is how that made me feel. Yeah, about this is. I feel inadequate, hurt. What do I need to do to change the situation?
Now, what Terrence just said, wisdom. His wisdom, folks. Senior Terrence said, invest in 2 copies of this book before you say, I do. We need an I do version copy of it. Yeah, 2 copies before you say I do. It makes it a whole bunch easier if you get it out before you end up getting married in the first place. Then we don't have to deal with all the untangling, which is what our book helps you with. Right. Okay. Go ahead. So you're gonna be friendly, be frank. You want both of you to win because you don't want to hurt your spouse in most instances. Because I think sometimes I don't know if people don't want to hurt their spouse. I just said in most instances you don't want it because you don't want to go. Well, be friendly, be frank, be fair. Now, fairness.
It's kind of like you want to win-win.
You want to hear their side.
Right.
It's like a seesaw. You know what? Seesaw. The best relationships are 40-40-20. That's what B. Smith said. I love that quote. She said 40% him, 40% her, and the 20 vacillates. It's like a seesaw.
But I love you more.
Seesaw. I'm not buying into that. Everybody knows I love you more. Everybody knows I chased you. Everybody knows you told me no. Everybody knows I had to keep asking. Everybody knows that. Anyway, seesaw. Everybody gets a chance at the top. The air
makes for the best relationships.
Yeah, come on now.
Okay,
Ooh, we throwing it down tonight. We throwing it down tonight. You know that's right, Terrence. We throwing it down tonight. Or at least I'm throwing it down.
Okay, so you're in a situation.
Yeah. Be friendly, be frank, be fair, be focused on a win-win.
So win-win is how to teach you.
Stop. I gotta say this. If you have not seen our TED Talk, I want everybody to go to JolleyMarriage.com, watch the TED Talk, watch it 10 times. So you make sure to get this message, and then you send it to at least 10 people.
We need 100,000
people. We need 100,000 views, and we want everybody to watch it a lot. Very body
in Baltimore. Huh? What is
that? Thank you, Brenda. She said great information. Look, folks, many people leave the marriage emotionally. What was that thing that Cher called it?
The walkaway spouse.
The walkaway spouse.
But you're walking away
emotionally,
intellectually. You're not physically leaving the building.
She was in the house with them. They were in the same house.
Right.
Sometimes the same bed. But they are different ends. Their backs are turned.
Meals, and they had children together. That had the impact on the children. We're not going down that path. So let's go to what are some ways that now that we've gotten your 4 steps, what are some individual things that the person can do in addition to that?
Why don't you tell me? I know you did. I know you did the research.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah,
it failed. The marriage is failing. I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up.
It's all my fault.
Don't do that.
In it together, so it can't be all your fault, right?
That's good, D.
Right. Find a support system, and the support system now with the internet, you can have like talk space. You can get counselors online.
Okay.
Right.
But don't talk to nobody who hasn't done it well. Okay. One of the things I remember
when you ask for counseling and advice, you just
I want to make sure you don't talk to people who already have been unhappily married, because they will just throw that on you. Like years ago, we had a dear friend and his wife who I played music with, and she decided she didn't want to be married no more. So she found others who she could talk to who were divorced or were going through.
Who supported her philosophy.
So supported her persuasion, and that made it easier when I told her, look, work through it. You can work through it. Y'all can get through this.
Okay, also self-care.
Self-care.
Okay.
Yep.
So don't beat yourself up.
Get a support system.
Get a support system.
And self-care.
And have self-care.
What does that mean?
Self-care means, it's very popular now. So in the last 15 years, everybody gets it. Women, they get their nails done. It helps them to relax mentally. Or they get their hair weaved and all that. That might be a part of self-care.
Massage.
For the man, it might be a massage. It might be golfing. Like you went golfing.
I went golfing the other night. I did 18 holes. Can you believe that?
No, I can't.
I did 18 holes. I can't believe it. Because I only do 9. I usually only do 9.
Because he's ADD.
I'm ADD. Okay.
Find a new something for the things that you used to do together that now when you think about it, it makes you sad. Find a new hobby or a new interest.
Wow, that's a good idea.
Okay.
All right.
Like Pilates or yoga.
Yeah.
Or boxing.
Oh, she is a woo. Oh, by the way, boxing. Let me take a moment. Today, I interviewed George Foreman, for my show. And we went to see the movie Big George Foreman.
We went to the
premiere.
He was really great. He got
premiere tickets.
He got premiere tickets. It's an excellent
awesome
George Foreman. You
Big
must see
George Foreman.
And it comes out
awesome.
Limited release. It starts on April the 28th.
You got to see this.
I don't get
movie.
excited about people.
This is a great movie. Great movie.
A good man.
Oh my God. And we had a great interview today. He's as nice as he can be. We had a great time today so we're going to put that interview out soon. So make sure you
get positive input. Think positively, which is hard to do because you're down on yourself. Because
everybody go to
relationship is messed
Let
up.
me give you a way to get positive information. Go to wjwow.com. Somebody put it in the chat. WJWOW.com. WJWow.com. Go there and get signed up for my daily, Monday through Friday, daily 1-minute motivational, inspirational, uplifting, encouraging message that will make your day better. Because studies show that people who read or listen to something during 20 minutes, first 20 minutes of the day have greater achievement because it's a positive perspective on the world.
So it's the endorphins?
Well, that kicks in, but it's the planting the seed of good in your life. This is going to be a good day.
So you become hopeful.
Hopeful. Because many people are struggling with hopelessness. Okay, and that happens in relationships. They're hopeless. They've given up. They quit on the marriage because they're hopeless. They don't see no hope. We are examples of people who are saying there's hope. Don't give up. Our time is up.
And that will keep you working at the relationship.
Code M. Go check it out at Code M.
And he has an article that's going to be coming out next?
In the May issue.
In the May issue?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, you got to turn that around fast.
Yeah.
So you're going to become a columnist?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
So make love, make money, make it last. That's the article. This is the front cover of Code M magazine. You can get that online free. You can read the whole article, and you can get the magazines. I don't know if they have these free. I don't know. If you have not experienced our relationship repair series, you can get that at jollymarriage.com/events. jollymarriage.com/events. And we are grateful for all of you who, again, are sharing this program with your friends, your family members, your co-workers. Keep doing that. And then greetings to everybody who watches it on YouTube. We want to thank you. Please continue to do so and continue to share the link with your network. Put this out to as many people as you can, because we want people to succeed in their relationships and their marriages. We have so many people who are struggling. So we want to help.
As June is the wedding month, what a great time to get it as a gift before people get married.
That's a great gift. Great gift.
And we should buy them and give them out now. Oh,
That's
you're
right.
thinking about getting engaged? Oh.
Boom. We've had people do that. Buy books for people who get married. Get 2 copies, one for each other.
Before they get married, because they might change their mind.
Well, we're going to keep them from changing their mind. That's right.
No, I'm saying,
will. Yeah.
It's good to change your mind before you get married.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So, look, our time is up. Thank y'all. We hope to see y'all again next week. We're going to go out on my music, williejolly.com/jazz. williejolly.com/jazz, and where you can hear some of the jazz music close to you. See ya.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you.